Have you ever wondered what kind of images you can create with this small little flash? Well, today I'm gonna show you. This is the Godox IT32. We're gonna do a real world test, but first, let's unbox it. Turn it on. Got the trigger right here, you know what I mean? Got a little bag, okay. Couple gels for the color correction, like the little tripod stand or whatever, you know? So you can pretty much put this, take this off. Boom. Pretty cool, I like it. That was the unboxing. Let's put this little thing to the test. Let's see what we can do with this little flash. So I'm using a Canon EOS R5 with the RF 50mm 1.2, shooting at 1/250th of a second, f1.2, ISO 800. I'll raise this up a little bit. And the power is at 1/16 power, and I'm using a 20-inch softbox. All right, here we go. All right, you ready? Yeah, put one leg up. All right, you can tilt your head down a little bit, yep, and look this way. Yep, there we go. And I'm using this right here as like a foreground element as a leading line, you know what I mean, to focus more on him. All right, so here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let me see if you like it. How's that one?
Oh yeah.
That's good? All right. 1, 2, 3. So right here, I'm in a canteen alley. The lights over here are absolutely beautiful. I'm getting low to the ground so I can get a nice angle. All right, so now we're gonna take this bad boy off. And then we're gonna put this on. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna test out the TTL just with like the bare bulb, just like that. Well, not the bare bulb, but without a modifier. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna test it out with the TTL and see how it works. All right, on these, I want you to kind of like walk, rub your hands together, look that way, and smile. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a plan. Yeah, wait, matter of fact, now I want you to walk, rub your hands together, look this way, and look that way and smile. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. But I'll make sure to put this thing on, have it just a little bit of diffusion. All right, here we go. All right, you ready? All right, here we go. Lean up against the wall real quick. Yep, tilt your head that way. Yep, there we go. No, like towards me, but like down. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Matter of fact, let me turn it this way so the flash hit a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. What you think?
Yeah.
Good? Okay. All right. And yeah, I mean, this flash overall is pretty cool, you know what I mean? Thumbs up, 5-star for sure.